Hey guys, Gathering the Magic back again. Wanted to bring you an update, and this just went live for SplinterForge. The relic system that I've talked about in previous videos is now live. So we want to go over that with you and want to I think I have just enough fragments to craft relics, so we'll do that in a little bit. So relics are live. Conjuring relics is on the Forge page next to the Transmute tab. So if you go on SplinterForge, and you go right here to the Forge tab, you'll see on the very right it has a tab that says Relics. So this shows all the relics that you can conjure, but before we get to all this details, let's go ahead and read the rest of the post. So details on the relic system has been added to the base SplinterForge Git book. I will read that in a second. The first in a series of mini events goes live with this update. During this mini event, anytime you burn gems or runes for Electrum, you're going to get 5 times the amount of Electrum. So you're saying, well, why would I want to burn gems or runes? You will learn that in just a little bit. The mini event has no end time yet. We aim to end this event when we have the next event ready to deploy. Note, the burn screen will show base value, but you're going to receive 5 times during the event. So, end of boss rewards have not worked as planned and cause undue moment in time stress on the servers. Therefore, we have removed the last rush and no punches pulled rewards and replace them with 2 more take a stab at it reward for a total of 3 random end of boss rewards. So now what's going to happen, instead of like the person that does the most damage in the last 100 fights, and like who has the highest like average damage, what they're going to do is they're just going to give 3 random people end of boss rewards for defeating the boss. End of boss rewards will now also receive Electrum, XP, and relic fragments, so that's very cool because relic fragments are extremely hard to get. The only way you can get those is by doing the mine run, which I know a lot of people don't do. Another way you can get a couple relic fragments is by logging in and claiming your daily rewards. Once in a while they will have some relic fragments there. They've also added a chance to get evolution essence and relic fragments from boss fights. So not only do you have a chance of getting relic fragments for being on the leaderboard and defeating the boss, you're also going to get a chance to get those every fight. Gladiator cards will no longer be needed to be selected first when building a team. That was a bug that I submitted. I had some gladiator cards, and the only way I could add them to my team is if I selected them first. So that has been fixed. Next, cleanse will now trigger first for active abilities. Fix the display for estimated experience points from staked forge, and then other minor tweaks. Okay, so let's go through the Git book so we can read about relics. So it's a new equipment type, and they do have charges, so they're not permanent. So conjuring relics may be done on the Forge page. There will be a limited number of relics available at any time, and available relics will rotate at random intervals. So the relics that are available now will change in the future. Relics may be equipped on the hero screen and may be recharged salvage from the card screen. A random relic will be from the available set may be conjured. You can use anywhere from 100 to 1,000 relic fragments and burning a relative amount of forge. So not only do you need the fragments, you're also going to need forge to craft these things. There's a base 0.25% chance using 100 fragments of a failure, which will result in the loss of fragments and the forge. And then this chance scales up to 2.5% when using 1,000 fragments. So it looks like the more fragments you use, probably the higher chance you have of getting like an epic or a legendary, but then you also have a slightly higher chance of failure. Okay, forge burn required is equal to 2 times the number of relic fragments used to attempt to conjure. Each rarity of relic will provide the same bonus, just the higher rarity will have more charges. So if you craft a common, you can use it 10 times, rare 25, epic 50, legendary 100. Relics may be recharged by burning gems and or runes. Higher rarity will provide more charges. So once, let's say you have a common relic and you use all 10 charges, you can recharge it, but you're going to have to burn some gems or runes to do so. Okay, so it looks like if you burn like a common gem or rune, it'll add 2 charges to it. If you burn a rare, you'll get 4, epic you'll get 6, legendary you'll get 10. Okay, odds are you're not going to burn legendary gems or runes. So you're probably going to burn a lot of commons. So those are going to give them 2 charges for each one. Each time you recharge a relic, the maximum charges will be reduced by 1. Okay. So the first time you have your common relic, it'll have 10 charges. You use all 10, you recharge it, now it'll go down to 9 maximum charges. So eventually it will run out. Okay. Burning multiple gems rooms at the same time counts as 1 recharge and will only reduce the maximum charges by 1, regardless of the number of cards burnt. Relics may be savage for relic fragments, equal to 10 times maximum charges. So if you get your common relic from 10 charges down to 1 and you want to burn it, you're basically going to get 10 fragments. So that is that information. So let's go ahead and let's craft a relic, because I think I have just enough fragments to do it. So your relics are for your 3 different attack types. You've got magic damage, range damage, and melee damage. And then of course you have the odds of getting each one: legendary, epic, rare, and common. So to conjure one, it's going to take at least 100 relic fragments, and that's all I have is 100. So let's go ahead and do 100. So it's going to also cost me 200 forge to conjure it. I have a 69% chance it's going to be common, 25 rare, 5 epic, a 1/4% chance legendary, or 3/4 chance legendary, and a 1/4% chance I'm going to fail. Now, if of course I don't have this, will it show me what the no? I was going to say if I put in 1,000, will it show me if these percentages change? But I can't look at that. But let's go ahead and let's burn 200 forge. We're more than likely going to get a common. Just a question of which one will we get. Will it be melee, ranged, or magic? Conjured relic. So we did get a common, and we got a common for melee attack. So now what I can do is I can go to my hero screen, and on my fighter, should be able to click on this and then conjure. Okay, 1 equipable card. So I can click on attack relic. Would you like to equip it? Yes. Successfully equipped the relic. So it doesn't look like it shows the graphic, but it is equipped. So that will give me +3 attack every time I use it in battle. I think that is all I need to go over in this video. So I'm actually not going to use the relic because I fight against the bronze boss, and fighting against the bronze boss, I am capped at 10 damage. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip this. So this will show you, let me take a look real quick. Yep, so I'm capped at 10 attack damage. So yep, to use this really wouldn't do me any good. Now if I was fighting against a higher boss, so let's say for example I was fighting the silver boss, I could equip that and that'll give me 13 attack because the silver boss is capped at 15 for attack damage. So just wanted to make you guys aware of the new system. This is pretty cool. Like I said, the one thing I'm really excited about is getting a chance of getting the relic fragments and evolution essence in the boss fights. Because like I said, the only way you could get this before is either getting a couple during random daily rewards, or if they have like some events and things like that. So it's very nice that they added different ways that you can get some of these rare items to craft some relics. So hope you guys are playing SplinterForge. Hope you guys like this information. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the comments below. I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. And right now, as I'm recording this, we are at end of season, so I will be recording my end of season rewards video shortly as soon as the game comes back up. So remember guys, stay the course, keep on Splinter Forging, have fun. We'll see you soon.